Asia Pacific is the world's most dynamic region. As the stage has been set for a collective recovery from the pandemic, we have an incredible opportunity to change the conversation for women in global leadership.
We should and can aim for a world where differences in job opportunities, hierarchical positions, and wage gaps based on gender are relics of the past.
Are we talking about potential or are we talking about result? Once you have clear list, the conclusion will be don't fall to the trap of comparing a woman's result versus man's potential.
We are all female leaders here, so passing the baton, the chance that other people give us, we also give it to others.
In a more corporate environment, I'd look for a team that is working out where women are and where women are dropping out of the organisations, where men aren't just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. I'd look at the internal culture about decision making and how is merit viewed, makes an organisation a very attractive place for a woman.
I think there's a social justice movement that is changing a little bit the atmosphere we work in and making people more conscious. Is it solving all the problems? Absolutely not. People are at least having that conversation.
When a man is 80% prepared, he will put up his hand and say, oh, I can do the job. But when a woman is 120% prepared, they will reluctantly put up their hand and say, I'm prepared.
What made it possible for women to progress in later years was the introduction of general education. Education proved to be an effective enabler for both economic and social mobility.
Some of our employees, they have to take care of the household and yet they want to advance their career. And that's very, very challenging to have the work-life balance. So I said, what can we do about it?
I think it's important to stop praising men with simple tasks that is expected of them. We are equal counterparts, and I think it's very important to normalize, working mother that, goes out there just like working fathers.
I've seen like a marked shift in the way that the world perceives us. This true shift will only happen when the positions of power look a little bit different than they look today.
There is an unconscious bias, and we need to acknowledge that, and we need to speak up against it. And I'm hoping that when speaking up against it, it's not just females, but it's male.
We need to support each other and mentor like young women who are just starting their career. I think that's going to help a lot in raising the level of gender equality and diversity in the workplace.
There is so much work to do. Let us continue to celebrate the tremendous efforts in shaping a more equal future and recovery from the COVID pandemic. Happy International Women's Day.